Good morning, good morning. My name's John Wright. And you know what? I think about things a lot. I take my time and I think about things. Matter of fact, last night, um, I went the night before, I went to the Madeline Jackson show, and Madeline Jackson has somebody that is in a position they like to dump on my parade. Matter of fact, the guy about a month ago, within a month ago, he got down on me and he started telling everybody that I had multiple accounts in the thing. I think it was 7 different accounts, and he just went on and he started ragging out on me. And I said, and matter of fact, I went on and here I've gave away a lot of tokens over there, and people get jealous because I come in and I fucking rain tokens like Donald Trump rains money in the WWE to all of these people, whatever. But when I do tokens, it's free, it's a gift. I give it away. You know why? Because sometimes I get the tokens for free because I'd go on the internet and I would do my DB Cooper thing. And I set up a thing here. It cost me $20,000. Cost me $20,000 to be barred from Chatterbait because of this guy like Mr. Ott, and then this guy named, I call him Cornflake. Cornelius something, whatever. But he's like a chameleon. He's like a Donald Trump fan, and I know it. Just a renegade asshole. So anyway, what happened is after I tipped $20, maybe $40, whatever it was, I think it was $40. You know, this guy, he starts, and my tips went down on this particular one, and all of a sudden he's fucking blocking my thing. I come on with another person, like this, and all of a sudden he's doing it here again. And what he's doing is he's tampering with my account on Chatterbait. I want that guy's ass fired. I want that guy's ass fired. Matter of fact, I came back on Chatterbait after he left. I dumped $20 on Miss Jackson, and I told her point blank that I wouldn't come back to her show ever again if she didn't straighten this out immediately. Matter of fact, when I went on tonight, that Cornflake was there, and he never said one thing to me, which it was a wise thing to do, because his next thing is to be ejected out of that room, like Mr. Ott never be back again. And saying this, I'm in the fucking business of making people happy. This is a grapefruit, by the way. They're good for you. But Mr. Trump's skin color says something in its own. It's fake. Like his fake tan. He wants you to look at everything but except what he really is. The guts inside of Mr. Trump is gutless against me. He has no guts compared to me. He couldn't meet people and greet people like I do on a daily basis. And people, when they shake my hand because it's a pure pleasure. If they shake Donald Trump's hand, it's because he's a goddamn bully, and they don't like the deal that they're getting, but he's forcing them to do it anyway. I would never shake a piece of shit's hand. You see, Mr. Trump, when I come and meet somebody, if I don't like them, I don't shake their hand. You know what I tell them? This is the hand that I wipe my ass with. And Mr. Trump, this is the one that I will slap you right across the fucking face with. If you ever get within distance of me, because you know what? I reject you. I reject everything about you. Matter of fact, I reject the way that you treat women. I reject the way that you treat your children. And I reject everything about you, you reject. You are the fucking most rejected person in America, Mr. Trump. At this moment of the day with me, it's 4:20. So, for 20 minutes into this here conversation. Now, saying that alone, I'd like to build new houses. I'd like to go back to building houses like I did in Nevada. I worked for a guy named Dean Sherwood, and when people showed up to order their houses, Dean would have me meet them at the door, and he'd walk them through everything, show them the plans and everything, and I know how Dean executed it. And another thing about me and my boss's business was at his house, was at our job sites, but after work, when I seen him down at a casino, I knew enough to respect him and not even go up and talk to the man. Other than me and him would see each other, and everybody knew me and everybody knew him. But I didn't want them to know me because of Dean Sherwood. I wanted them to know me because of me. You know? So I'm not going out putting myself and being seen with people just because there's a leg up. When people come and they get seen with me, it's because they want a leg up, Mr. Trump. And it's because they've been rejected by other people like rejects like Mr. Trump. So I'd like to put people back into houses again. And I work for a guy named Dean Sherwood down in Elko, Nevada. And I also work for Orman Construction, a bunch of seamen out of Idaho Falls, Idaho. And you know what? I don't know whether the government got me down there to work on these jobs, but it sure seemed like that was the way that I was pushed. When you get pushed in one direction, they can almost know where you're going to surface at another, especially if they're calling somebody. And my mom was inviting me down. Hey, there's gunshots and stuff. They're shooting at me in Morton, Washington. You get down here. I got a room for you right now, John. My mother was like, you bring your wife down there right now because why? Bullets and stuff was flying around Morton, Washington. I had a little Joe incident. I got married. I had a hit put on me. I had Don Burgess put a hit on me, and he's a star witness for the Merwin case, where they smoothed it over because my brother Jerry was guilty for that case, and they framed Rick Rife for it. So I'd like to have Rick Rife released from prison in the next 24 to 48 hours. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't mind seeing a young man that I raised, and Bruce Kimsey and Jerry Wright and all you guys down there in Lewis County, you know that you ran my son off, or the boy that I raised as my son. I don't even know if Matt Wright is my son, but they gave him my last name, and I raised the boy because why? Well, the mother didn't want the child, and you know what? Birth control and stuff like that shouldn't be an issue with women that should obviously go out and get an abortion because they don't want to be stuck with the last date, and they'll stick another man with another man's child to pay child support. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and if people don't understand what I'm saying, women have rights to contraception. If the man fails to perform, he wants to have sex, he doesn't want to use a condom, and a lot of times men won't say no. There's no conscience in a hard dick. Let me say that, Mr. Trump. When you say, I just grab women by the pussy, I just want you to know 8 minutes flat, and this is done.